guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate. Today I am doing the book reviewer tag. This was originally created by Read a Book Gem. I will obviously leave a link to her original video and their channel. So let's just get on to the questions. There's quite a few here, so let's just get on. More than a normal tag. I love doing these tags because they're quick, easy, and I can get them done and put up very, very soon. So, number 1, where do you post your book reviews outside of Booktube? I do Goodreads and I do Storygraph. My Goodreads is obviously in the description. I will be adding Storygraph here pretty soon to my little thing. I apologize. I don't know why somebody's trying to... Okay, anyways. But yeah, Goodreads and Storygraph outside of reviewing them here on my Booktube. Number 2, what is your star rating? I do the 5-star rating, although I do the halves. So, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5. Actually, not 5.5, just 5. I guess like 5 and beyond, like just better than 5. That is my star rating, just because it's the easiest for me. I've thought about doing the Call Pal thing that Book Roast does, but I haven't gotten into that just yet. Alright, number 3, convince me to read a favorite book of yours in no more than 5 words. Alright, I'm doing House of Hades, because this is not the description, this is just perfection, but angsty, cutest couple ever. That's it. No, okay. Percy Jackson and Annabeth, Percy and Annabeth, angsty adventure. Yeah, Percy and Annabeth, angsty adventure. That's 5 words. You literally can't go wrong. It's so good. So good. Read it. Which book was the hardest to review and why? I think the hardest to review, and I recently actually just got a comment on it, but then they deleted the comment, so I'm not 100% sure. But A Day Late and a Dollar Short was really hard because, like, the things that were happening in that book, I probably won't ever experience. I could end up experiencing it by marrying into it, but I don't know. That's just, if it happens, it happens. I may one day marry a black man, but I don't know. It may happen one day, may not. But this is something that I may not ever experience as a white woman. The family dynamics of a black family, and that was really hard to review just because, like, I'm commenting on things, but it's just like, okay, but this is how it is. It was really difficult, and yes, I will never fully understand the dynamics of a black family. And I just didn't enjoy that book. I'm sorry. I did enjoy her other book, It's Not All Downhill From Here, a lot better than A Day Late and a Dollar Short. Mainly because Day Late and a Dollar Short was written in the 90s, and it has some problematic things, whereas It's Not All Downhill From Here is definitely, it doesn't have those problematic things thinking of the 90s, basically. If you know, you know. Okay. Are there any books you won't review or give a star rating to out of principle? Memoirs. Like, if it's about a person's life, I don't like giving them star ratings. The only one I've really read is Fun Home. I don't know where my copy of Fun Home is. But I don't like, because, like, this is this person's life. This is what happened. And can you really, like, fault anything that happens in the book? No, because this is what happened. So what you can fault on is how it was written. I just don't like giving star ratings to memoirs. Because this is somebody's life that they're writing about. Biographies, if it's an autobiography, that's tread lightly. Also, not wanting to give like a star rating to it, because it's about themselves. They're writing about themselves. But biographies, yes, because biographies aren't written by the person themselves. Okay. Viewing reviews. Ooh. Oh, that was about making reviews. This is about viewing reviews. A book that you really want to read has terrible reviews. Do you still read it? Depending on how excited I am. If it's a book that I'm really, really hyped to read it, I will probably still read it. If it's a book that I wasn't excited about in the first place, I probably won't read it. If it's getting bad reviews. So, it depends on my excitement level of whether or not I'm going to read it. Yeah. And who wrote it. Also, who wrote it also plays a big role in depending on if I will read it or not. Okay, number 7. Where do you view book reviews outside of Booktube, and what is your preferred format? Goodreads, Storygraph. I like Storygraph because it's very concise, and it shows exactly what content review warnings there are, what people thought about it, their star ratings. I really enjoy Storygraph a lot more. I do like video reviews. I love watching a good rant. So I do like video reviews, but that's on mainly YouTube. Number 8, at what point do you view reviews of a book you are reading? Before, during, or after? And do you seek out reviews similar to your own or opposing? I don't really have, I like looking at reviews. I like looking at people who have agreed with me, and I also like looking at reviews that don't agree with me. I like to know if I didn't like a book, I want to know why people liked the book. I think it's very interesting. And if I loved the book, why did people love the book I loved? I like both. They're so much fun. They can anger me. I did film one time a review, like me reacting to 1-star reviews of my favorite books. I got so angry, and I was just visibly just shaking. I didn't end up uploading it, but I was just visibly just like, yeah. So they can make me very, very angry, but, and they're usually after I read a book. Because I don't like spoilers, so I don't want to read reviews, unless they specifically say they are spoiler-free. Like, they have to specifically say they're spoiler-free, or I won't read the review. If it's a book that I'm mixed about, like, I don't know if I want to read it, or if I don't, if I want to or not, I will look at reviews before spoiler-free reviews. I actually read it. Sometimes. Not all the time. Alright, stand out from the crowd. Which book have you read with the lowest rating on Goodreads that you loved? Oh no. Okay. Give me a sec. So I did some digging. And the lowest rated book that I gave 5 stars is a book that hurts me. Like, I understand, kind of, where people might not like it. And it's A Mercy by Toni Morrison. I love Toni Morrison. I think she's an amazing writer. I think she's going to be a classic writer. Her novels are going to be classics. I love Toni Morrison so much. We all know this. I love her. Rest in peace, forever and always, Toni Morrison. A Mercy is very confusing. I've read Mercy and I've read Beloved by Toni Morrison. I think Beloved is a harder read than A Mercy, but it's confusing. A Mercy is confusing because it switches perspectives every single chapter, and she does not tell you who you're following each chapter, so you have to figure out context clues of who you're following in each chapter. And I think it might just be because I had this as a college class, I read this in a college class, that I have so much just like enjoyment of A Mercy, and I understand it a lot more than some people who might just be casually picking this up. It's not a book to casually pick up so easily, because it is difficult. It is not an easy read. And I think that might be where people might not enjoy it as much as I do. And I fully understand why you might not enjoy it as much as me. What does Beloved have? Beloved's less confusing, but I feel like Beloved is a, I don't think I have Beloved rated on here. It's a trilogy? I didn't know that was a trilogy. What? I didn't know that was a trilogy. Okay, Beloved has 3.89. Apparently, Beloved, Toni Morrison's just not for everyone. She's a hard writer. She's definitely someone that it's not easy reading her books. But I love them a lot. I love Toni Morrison. And I have Paradise, which I haven't read yet. So, I want to read Song of Solomon. I think that's the one that won her an award. I don't remember what she won. Definitely want to read Song of Solomon. The Bluest Eye, I heard, is also really, really good. So, I haven't gotten to the ones that everybody loves just yet. So, let's move on to the next question. I think I know what the next question is. Which book have you read with the highest rating on Goodreads that you hated? Alright, I'm going to go do some more digging. Alright, as a shock to literally no one, the book that has the highest rating that I just didn't like is Dune by Frank Herbert. I really, really didn't like this. I thought it was boring. I don't understand why, when you can have your main characters named anything else, this is not on set on Earth. Why did you name your characters Paul and Jessica? Why? I just really, really didn't like Dune. And don't come at me and be like, the series gets better. I don't want to read the whole series to feel better and make this seem better than it is. And I just really don't like Dune. Will I be watching the movie? Probably not. I just got on a rant. I'm sorry. I don't remember anything that happens in Dune. I really don't. I don't remember a thing that happened in Dune. It's that forgettable for me. I don't like Dune at all. Oh, just for you, Caitlin. It's fine. It's fine. I wanted to like this. I really wanted to like this. But I just didn't. So, I give this 2 stars. It has a 4.23 on Goodreads. I'm sad. But that's it. That's the whole tag. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm actually about to go get my second dose of the COVID vaccine here very shortly. I'm going to be fully vaccinated. I'm so excited. That's why I'm filming this a day early. So if I feel crappy tomorrow, I will have a video up tomorrow. Yay for me. So I will see you next time. I hope that if you like, I messed up my outro. Okay. If you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.